welcome back to another casual code video. And in today's video, what I'll be teaching you is the role probability system that I developed recently. And in this YouTube video, I'm going to teach you how to set it up. So if you've been a part of my Discord server, you've seen that I've actually published the model yesterday, but I'm making the video for you guys on YouTube today. But if you want the models and the stuff I do, if you want it earlier, then go ahead and join the Discord. Link is in the description. And you can also get help with any errors or anything related. But anyways, to set up this role system, what you want to do is open a new base plate. And you want to open Toolbox and go to My Models. And you'll probably not see these two right here. But the way you get this one is like the old one, but it doesn't work. But you want to get this one that's called 2.0. So the way you can get 2.0 is join the Discord, and I'll probably also put it in the description, and press the link, and it's gonna send you to this this download page right here, whatever. So you're just gonna say press get model, and you're gonna go in Toolbox and just refresh, and you should see the role system CC 2.0. So press that one, and what you can go ahead and do, I'm gonna delete my old spawn place. So it's gonna import this to you, and it's not gonna work just right away yet. What you need to do is you see all these groups, all these thingies inside this role system in workspace. And there's also a little tutorial script. If you're just got some issues or whatever, you can go ahead and read this. As well as that, there's some troubleshooting and extra info in the server script server stuff. So what you want to do, and the way you want to make this work, is just go to the different spots. So lightning first. I'm gonna go ahead and clear everything else in lightning. There we go. And I'm going to ungroup this one. I'm gonna do the same thing for replicated storage. I'm gonna ungroup. Same thing goes for server script service, sound service, the workspace, starter player scripts, which is under starter player and starter player scripts, and the starter GUI. There we go. And you can go ahead and delete this role system folder, whatever. So now you have to do one more thing before it works, because if you just go ahead and play the game right now, you're going to get an error that says you must publish this place to the web to access data store. And this is actually going to throw an error for us that's going to break the system. So just go ahead and publish your game if you haven't already. I'm going to just save mine like this. And this is because we need to publish it to be able to access the data store API thingy and enable it. Because without it, you can't have data store, and there's data store in my script. So go to game settings, go to security, and just enable these two up here. Essentially, you only need this one, but this one's just nice to have. So just save those two and press play. Alright, so now you can see I have 100 CC coins. You can change that to whatever you want. And the command up here says /roll, so I'm going to type /roll. And it plays an animation, plays a little roll thingy. Okay, boom, and I got an uncommon. So we'll see if I can get anything else. So you heard there was a sound because it was on cooldown. So if there's a cooldown, it's gonna play a little sound as well. Alright, so as you can see, I got a rare and it's red. So there's different colors for each rarity. So if you want to modify this script, the way you will do so is go into server script service and go to the role server handler. Open this script. As well as that, you're gonna need the this one, the chat thingy here. So once you have these two open, this one is about the chat, so modifies the colors in the chat, the script. So where you want to look is line 31 to 35 is, or 36 actually, is the table with the results. And it's not a table, it's actually an array, because we have something that's equal something else. So common, for example, would be equal to this color. And essentially what it does is it just gets whenever something happened, and it's gonna JSON encode it, JSON decode it, whatever, and then display the text in the RBX general, which is the chat. So these are the different hex codes. So if you want to change, say you want the comment to be yellow, right? You would open your thingy, you would type yellow hex code, and it would give you this string, copy the entire thing, and you would just plonk it in here like this, and that would turn it yellow. So that's how to modify it in the chat. And yeah, the way you can modify everything else happens in the role server handler. So the config is the first like actual code in the thing. There's a lot of about me stuff and yeah, whatever. And there's actually a lot of explanation on these, what these does. So this is the amount of roles we have. So let's say you wanted it to roll 8 times, not 89, 8 times, then you would set it to 8. If you wanted to roll 20 times, you would set it to 20. I just have mine at 10 because it's a nice amount of number with the roll thingy. So then we have cooldown. If you set this one to true, there's just going to be like an infinite cooldown. You're not going to be able to roll. So this one, say you got a bug in your system, you can just turn this to true, and it's gonna like lock the system so it's not usable. And then the roll speed, which is the speed of each roll. So if you wanted to roll faster, you could change this one to a lower number. We have the style and the direction, which you can change these ones, but don't change anything else. We just change quad to something else. So you could change it to like linear, but I like quad. And out you could change to either out or in. I'm just keeping mine in out. And then you would have the, actually no, I'll keep it in actually for now. You would have the roll price, which is the amount of money it costs to roll. And then the drums, so when the drums should start playing. So I just have mine on the first like roll. But if you wanted to play on like the 5th roll, then you could type 5. But this would break, say you had 10 rolls and you wanted it to play at the 11th roll, then the drums would just never play. So I just keep mine on. It also says here what to do. You have the command right here, which is /roll, and you have to I haven't actually added this, so if you want to keep this thingy, you have to actually update it on this text manually by going to this and then opening this one up and changing the text directly inside of it. I could add that to the script, but yeah, it's too late now. We have one that's called disable sounds, which is just this thingy. You can actually change it. So the way to disable sounds is go to workspace, and there's going to be an external config, and open this up and open this boolean value that's called disable sounds. And if you turn it to true, there's just going to be no sounds at all. It's going to disable everything. But I like these sounds. And you can also go ahead and just disable the effects from in here, so you don't get the like the color tint and the zoom and stuff. Just get rid of that. And then the cooldown time, you can modify this if you know what this does, but yeah. So there's some about the script thingy here, whatever, and then all this is just the code that makes it work. But down here, from line 64 to 69, we have the table, which is called items, and these are like the drops you can have. So this one is common. It has about a 50% roll chance. This one has about a 25%, about a 15, and about a 10. Add those numbers up and you get about 100% total, but it's like plus minus these percents. So if you wanted it to be something else, you could do say you could do like cool. So that would be the new thingy for common. And if we go ahead and test this real quick, what you will see is if we can actually go ahead and drop it, it'd be kind of nice. We gotta wait for this to work. There we go. We'll see if it says cool. Yeah, so as you can see, it says cool right there. Alright, so we dropped an uncommon, but whatever, you guys saw it said cool. So yeah, that works. I'm gonna set mine back to common. Alright. And then you would change, this is like the drop rates, right? So 100 is equals to like the maximum, like the 100. So it's kind of hard to explain, but 50 from 10 to 25, say 25 minus 10, then there's a 15% roll. So the legendary essentially has from 0 to 10, which is a 10% chance. Then the rare has from 10 to 25, which is a 15% roll chance. The uncommon has from 25 to 50, which is a 25% roll chance. And then the common has from 50 to 100, which is 50% roll chance. So as long as it adds up to 100, then you can basically do whatever. You could say that this one would be 10, or would only be 1. Then that means that the legendary or the rare, you could set this one to 2. So that means the common and uncommon will be basically dropped every single time. And the rare and legendary, so the legendary is in a 1 in 100 chance, basically, right here. And this one is in a 2 in 100 chance. So this is a 1 in 2 chance. This is a 1 in 4 chance, and I don't know what this is, like 1 in 6 chance, and this is like 1 in 10 chance, right? So you can change those values. You can also add new ones. So the way you add new ones is you add a comma on the last one, like this, and then you go down here and you make a table thingy, whatever, like this, and you type the rarity. So I can do mythic. I want to make the rarity, say we made this one like 9. No, actually we can make this one still 10. We could make this one like 0.1. That would make it like super rare, like 1 in 1,000, right? And then I would just do the color for it. So this one is like yellow, red, but these suns don't really do anything. So I'll just give it a color 3 from RGB, and I'll just give it like a black, full black color. So it's just 0,0,0 for black. So this is about a 0.1% roll chance. All right. So yeah, and then you can go and play. We're probably not gonna see it like at all, to be honest. But let's try see if we can find it. As you can see, it's not even popping up. That's because it's so rare. But yeah, you would have a mythic one that's like completely black. Oops. If you set the say you set the, where is it? It's here. If you set this one just for fun, actually, if you set this one to be like 1, 2, you set this one to be 3 and this one to be 4, and then this one to be 100, the chances of the mythic dropping would be crazy. So then you can see that actually works, and it imports a new one into our system. So if we roll, you can see we basically only get mythic. Oh, we got 1 rare and 1 legendary. But yeah, we open mythic, and because we haven't set the font, this just equals to nil. So the way to fix this in the chat, once you've added a new thingy, is going to the chat script up here, and then you want to make a new thing in the result list as well. So you can make a new of these and say mythic equals to, and then hashtag. We want to find the black hex code, which I'm guessing is just 0. So copy this in, press play again, and just wait for this roll thingy. There we go. And as long as we don't drop anything else, yeah, you can see it's full black in the chat, and we opened a mythic rarity. And if you want to add the probabilities, you can do that yourself in here. The message where it sends out is right here. This is the message. So it just says the display name, just opened a, and then the result, and then rarity. And you could put 1 in 5 over here if you wanted, but you would have to do that manually for each one. Yeah, so And that's how this works. You can modify this to basically do whatever you want for you. You can also just get the role function directly just by calling role. So if you just wanted the role thingy to happen, then you could just fire this function. But I would recommend just taking the entire thingy. If you of course have any errors with this code, anything you want me to help with, then go ahead and join the Discord server and provide any screenshots or whatever, and I'll go ahead and make sure to help you. But that's it for this video. Make sure to subscribe and like if you enjoyed it and if you're going to use the system. And if you have any suggestions for new systems you want to see, I'm basically open to do anything. So just message me about that. And yeah, you can also directly suggest it in my Discord server. But yeah, thanks for watching and see you later.